afternoon, and welcome to the Jaguar Junction here live at the Renville Cenex C-Store. I'm Dean Rivers here live, and today's show is going to feature head coach Matt Huhnerkoch of the boys basketball team. He won't be here live today. He apparently had something going on, but the better half of the two, second-year head coach Derik Johnson, is going to join us as well to talk about the upcoming basketball season for both the girls and the boys. Now, I was able to pester Coach Huhnerkoch earlier on this week before Thanksgiving, and I got some good stuff from him on the boys this year, and this will also be our first Coach's Challenge of the season here live at the Cenex C-Store here today. I already got Coach Huhnerkoch's answers. We'll get Coach Johnson's here on the back end after we talk about basketball. Also coming up on the show today, again here live at the Renville Cenex C-Store on the back end of the hour, we've got the 5th and 6th grade Math Masters kids to talk about a little bit about the Math Masters program, and their coach, Danette Hendrickson, is also here with us today, and we're going to talk to these kids about a little bit of math here this afternoon and how you can help the team out as well for their competition that they're going to have next year. We're going to take our first quick break. When we come back, I've got head coach Matt Huhnerkoch's take on a little bit how the harvest went this year and a little bit on his boys team when we come back, and then we'll get with Coach Johnson on his expectations and thoughts on this upcoming year as well. Again, we're here live at the Renville Cenex C-Store from 12 to 1, and if you stop on by, I've got free car wash certificates to hand out while I'm here. Back with more again with Coach Huhnerkoch and Johnson. We come back here on the Jaguar Junction.
You can't help what's inside you. That inner Jaguar. Just let it out already. You're full of Jaguar pride, and the Cenex C-Store in Renville has exactly what you're craving. The Feed Your Pride Meal Deal. For only $24.99, you get a large 14-inch one-topping pizza, 8-piece chicken, and 2-liter of Coke. What are you waiting for? Pick up the Feed Your Pride Meal Deal today at the C-Store in Renville. Also makes a great choice for tailgating on a Friday night.
You may think you're a good do-it-yourselfer, but when it comes to electrical work, turn to the experts at J&R Electric of Renville and Olivia. J&R guarantees their performance and your satisfaction. They provide all types of electrical services at an affordable price. For more information, check out jnrelectricinc.com. With over 20 years of experience, let the experts at J&R Electric of Renville and Olivia tackle all of your electrical needs. Give them a call, 320-979-1383.
Hi, Craig Winsenberg, the Renville County Music Guy here. Go check out my website, renvillecountymusicguy.com. Check out what dates I have left for 2018, or even look into 2019 for your event. That's renvillecountymusicguy.com. I've done too many weddings to even count, and I also offer equipment for your ceremony if needed. I'll give you $100 off a wedding dance package if you book it through my website. That's renvillecountymusicguy.com. Yes, a free $100 off. Just book me through that website, renvillecountymusicguy.com. Not on the web? Call me at 320-522-0091. Go Jaguars!
Hendrick's Chiropractic in Renville, with clinics in Wilbur and Granite Falls, are here to help with their specialized team, offering quality and affordable care. Chiropractic care to acupuncture, massage therapy. Hendrick's Chiropractic can help the entire family. Offices again in Renville, Granite Falls, and Wilbur. Call 320-329-8185 for your appointment. Hendrick's Chiropractic, 320-329-8185. Happy to support RCW Jaguar Athletics. Restore your best self naturally. Hendrick's Chiropractic.
And we're back here live at the Renville Cenex C-Store for the Jaguar Junction. And again, also, I'm here till 1 o'clock. If you stop on by the C-Store, or if you go to the right once you enter the doors, I've got some free car wash certificates to give away here at the C-Store. All right, we're featuring the basketball, both boys and girls here on the front end of this hour, and we'll start out with Coach Huhnerkoch. I had a chance to interview him earlier this week and talk to him a little about it's a different look for the boys this year as well as it's going to be for the girls too. But here's Coach Huhnerkoch on the boys' outlook this season and how they performed this past summer, and a little bit of harvest talk too.
Well, it was a little quicker than normal. It just wasn't the crop that we've normally had, so things went by at a little quicker pace.
Well, that's a good thing, right? All things considered?
It's good and bad. It was nice to be done a little earlier than normal. I had some time to do some, odd things around the shop here and actually get a basketball plan together more than I have in the past, so that was kind of nice to do.
I bet. And, well, speaking of basketball plan, easy question to start out with. I'll be asking Derik the same thing. Each year brings a new look. You've got players that are done and gone and new players coming up. What's the outlook on the season this year, and what are your expectations on the season? And maybe just talk about a few players that are going to play a key role and maybe some new ones that will be calling their name this year.
Yeah, we have a completely different look to the team this year. The guys have put a lot of time in over the summer. We were able to play in 3-4 tournaments with this group. The guys were able to play some schools that we don't normally see. We played in Mankato and down in the cities and a couple other ones, and we were able to win a couple of those. So that was kind of fun to have a fun summer with these guys. But,
always better when you're winning.
It is always fun when you're winning,
It's
and
true. It is.
It was just a nice summer for us. We were able to have some fun while we did it, but things really clicked for us this summer because with this group of guys, we played a different style of basketball than we've normally played.
Right.
Without Big Nathan down underneath, it really changes our style. And a lot of people ask me, well, is this team going to be better or worse than it was last year? And
Hard to say at this point.
It is hard to say, but other than Nathan last year, a lot of those guys probably would benefit from playing an up-tempo game.
True.
So now that Nathan's not there, we can maybe let these horses run a little bit and maybe play to their strengths. So it's something we kind of toyed with this summer here, just trying to get them used to that style of play. And now that we're starting here in the season, we're really getting them cranking on that style.
Well, it's what you do as a coach. A good coach looks at the talent that he has on his roster, whether it be male or female. Last year, you had a good dominant big man in the middle, and Nathan stepped up in that last year. This year, it's a completely different group, and the talent shows. We might run and gun a little bit, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we got guys like, Axel Zaragoza, he's a run and gun guy. Connor Aldricks, you got Jamie Castile. All those guys are really good in the open court.
Right.
So we're going to kind of let them do their thing, see if they can just, set the pace for us, get some easy baskets. So I'm really excited to see, how those guys, handle that workload and how they can direct our team offensively and defensively in an up-tempo game.
And that was head coach Matt Huhnerkoch on his look with the boys group this year. And now we've got Coach Johnson here live, second-year head coach with the girls. Coach, we'll just start out with this before we get into your outlook with the girls this year. What do you think has been the biggest thing that you've learned the most as a coach from year one to year two?
What I can see is the girls respond to me a little quicker. It took a little while for them to respond to me and get used to me and me get used to them.
Right.
Now going through the summer, we got to get a chance to go to Wisconsin Dells and bond a little bit.
Nice.
Outside of the school and outside of basketball, even though we did play basketball, but we got to bond a little bit more. And now coming into this year, they're taking it quicker than they were last year. So that's what I see as a change from first year, second year. And as just a coach, I learned a lot, and I'm still going to learn as I go. And from last year, I will take so much from my first year, and I'm hoping that it goes a little quicker, as in some of the slow Modane type of times throughout the year. It's going to go a little quicker this year. So,
and like you say, the girls are used to you now. They know what to expect. They know what's going to happen, which can play a big role in as far as how practice even goes. At the same time, knowing expectations coming in with you as a coach.
Definitely, practice is key. We try to preach that all year long, all summer, and now start of the year is practice. You got to be here, and it's been going all right. We've implemented some different things as practice goes, and we've had some sicknesses and we've had some girls that have been gone. So right now it's not what I want it to be.
It's that time of year kind of.
I know,
too.
and so we just need girls to be there, and hopefully it gets better as time goes on.
Well, once the girls are healthy, and of course we hope and pray no injuries this year across the board. Last year it just seemed like in both girls and boys throughout the winter, it was just a bad year for every team in the area. I hope that doesn't happen this year. But once the girls are out on the floor, what are your expectations with this group this year? What do we possibly end up seeing maybe even on Tuesday night?
I'm hoping we can get into our offense a little cleaner, start out. But my focus isn't always on offense. We're gonna focus on the defensive end.
Yep.
I tell the girls, control what we can control. Sometimes, we're losing a couple girls that are scorers. We lost Aaliyah. She transferred over to New London, and then lost Steph and Emma, who were, Steph was one of our leading scorers. Right. So we're losing scoring. You
gain an Avery Elfring at the same time.
Yes, we gain, but she's been off for a whole year, so we'll see how she comes back. But the main thing is focus on what we can control. I think we can control more on defense than we can on offense, so we're going to really focus on that aspect.
Yeah, you got some scrappy players on defense as well that get some stops. That'll help out a lot for this season.
Yes, definitely.
All right, now let's get into the staff. Both you and the boys kind of got some different looks this year with staff. Boys just lately, they got some kind of late volunteer help. You've got kind of a new staff behind you as well. Talk a little bit about them.
Yes, we just hired Coach Ebers. She's from Olivia. She was coaching at this junior high level in New Ulm Cathedral, and so she's going to go back and our first game against New Ulm Cathedral, even though some of the girls that she coached with is going to go up to the 9th grade level, so she'll get to see those, and so it's kind of like a little rematch.
A fun little homecoming.
Exactly, homecoming for her. But she's been a nice addition. She's a female presence that's definitely helpful for me as a male going against with these girls, and I have to deal with.
You need the help.
I do. I sometimes just bang my head against the wall sometimes at practice or something. So it's nice to have that female presence.
There you go. And I asked Coach Huhnerkoch the same thing. They had one late addition, new person to the teaching staff this year, finishing out for the year, is going to help out with the boys as well, and some familiar names as well with the boys team.
Yeah, we got a lot of our same guys back from last year. Rich Shupp will be heading up our B squad. We got Les Schneider and Rick Hoffman will be taking care of our junior high and our C squad. And then we got a new addition this year who's going to be helping us out. Logan Dahlke is going to be helping us out on a volunteer basis. I know him because I've actually coached against him. So I know the type of kid he is. He's going to be perfect for our group of kids.
Nice.
He's going to be really good with our post players. So excited to see what he brings to our squad.
Again, it's always nice to have volunteers to come help out. And Derik, I'll ask you the same thing. I thought I saw Emma Rice show up at one of the practices last week. She kind of coming back and helping out with the team as well a little bit.
Yeah, well, that was more Lauren Wolf trying to get her in there, and I'm always welcome anybody that's played, even if I've coached them or not coached them, to come in and be at practice, whether you're able or not able. Come to practice, watch these girls, help out. I'm
take all the help.
Take all the help I can get.
I hear you loud and clear there. Before we get into some of the fundraising stuff with you, we'll start with Coach Huhnerkoch this time. If you listen in, you can add to it. But, just like the football team has their cards, the volleyball team does different things. It's no different for basketball. And here's some of the fundraising stuff. Just kind of a thank you as well from Coach Huhnerkoch and some of the things that they do and what it goes towards.
Yeah, with our program, we try to get the things that we need. We need to raise some funds on the side. We got a bunch of things that we do during the season. We go to Crosby. We need to fund for that. We got jerseys and basketballs and you name it, and that stuff adds up. And the guys do a great job of they know their role in the program, that they also have to be involved with some of this stuff outside or off the court. And they do a great job with that. This summer we had a local golf tournament, and the kids were and it was really their idea. They came up with the idea of, hey, this is a local golf tournament. A lot of the people golfing this know us. They've been supporting us. Let's provide them a lunch, a free will donation type thing. And the guys came away with some extra money for that. I commend them on the job they did.
Well, that's different from the fall golf fundraiser that you did. Or is
correct,
that the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like you said, Dean, there's the Booster Club, or excuse me, Basketball Association tournament, which they help out with. We also have this free throw-a-thon, we call it, where we ask the kids to get pledges to donate to their free throw. They got to shoot 100 free throws, and we set up a separate Saturday for that, where the guys and the girls all come in and shoot 100 free throws to see how well they do, and that's
nice.
That's a nice thing for the kids. I mean, they get the free throws in, and it shows a lot of support from their families, their friends that maybe don't see them play so much. but we know that they're there to support us, and we really appreciate things like that from our community.
That was head coach Huhnerkoch on some of the things they do. Coach Johnson, anything to add to that?
Yeah, that free throw-a-thon is the biggest one for us right now. We had that up. That gives us quite a bit of leeway what we can and cannot do. But me and Huhnerkoch have been talking about other things that we can do because we're trying to get some more money for these athletes for the summer program so they don't have to spend as much money for going to camps or going to tournaments, and especially with our girls, Wisconsin Dells.
I was going to say, that's big too.
It's huge. It's so much fun. The girls really enjoyed it for the girls that came, and I would like for it to be one of those yearly things. We go there every single time. So me and Huhnerkoch have been going around with a tournament for past alumni players at Renville, and so we're kind of going back and forth what day we can do it. So it's nice to be able to come on here and broadcast this out to other people to see if they're interested in doing some sort of alumni tournament.
And if there's any that might be listening or somebody knows of somebody, can they get a goal? Who would they get a hold of to say, hey, we want to do this, let us know when it's coming up?
You can get a hold of me or Matt Huhnerkoch. Email us. Mine is djohnson@rcw.k12.mn.us. That's a lot of things, but you can find it on the website.
And Coach Huhnerkoch's is on there as well. His is Matt, MATTHUN2 at hotmail.com. Again, that's MATTHUN2 at hotmail.com. And again, even if they just called the school.
Yes, exactly.
They get a hold of you guys.
There's easy ways to get a hold of us in this technological age. So
yes, absolutely. And one more thing before we take our break and get into this week's Coaches Challenge. We'll no offense, but I'm going to end with you early because we got a whole bunch of Math Masters kids here that will probably love to get some time here in the back end of the hour. And but you guys, some of the fundraising that you guys have done help pay for. And again, I apologize, I don't remember the name of it, but there's something that gets installed on the backboards to help kids with their shot. Just talk a little bit and describe what that is and how much it benefits the team.
We just did it last summer. It's called the NOAA, and it helps with our girls and boys with the shooting arc. And it as coaches, we can tell them, constantly what they should and shouldn't do, but they don't really listen to us sometimes. And with this, it's more technology, and it's just this voice that tells them, hey, you got to shoot it higher, you got to shoot it deeper, whatever. And they tend to listen to that a little bit better than me or Huhnerkoch. So it's kind of one of those things that it's instant feedback for the ladies or boys that shoot on the hoop, and it's going to help us with our shot percentages.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, when we come back, first Coach's Challenge of the season. I've got a few RCW-related questions. I've got a couple turkey and some Thanksgiving-related questions and a couple basketball-related questions as well. And I've got Coach Huhnerkoch's answers here plugged into the system, so we'll know who the winner is. Week 1 of the Coach's Challenge. Again, we're here live at the Renville Cenex C-Store for the Jaguar Junction. Stop on by. Come on in. I've got some free car wash certificates that I can hand out as well while we're here from 1 o'clock. Again, Coach's Challenge when we come back on the Jaguar Junction.
Are you looking for a job? Or better yet, stay close to home and start a new career in the Renville area? The Cenex C-Store in Renville is seeking motivated candidates to fill full-time positions in their kitchen area for both day and night shifts. These full-time positions also include a competitive benefits package. Apply within today for this career opportunity at the Cenex C-Store in Renville. For more information, contact Jody at 320-329-3411.
You may think you're a good do-it-yourselfer, but when it comes to electrical work, turn to the experts at J&R Electric of Renville and Olivia. J&R guarantees their performance and your satisfaction. They provide all types of electrical services at an affordable price. For more information, check out jnrelectricinc.com. With over 20 years of experience, let the experts at J&R Electric of Renville and Olivia tackle all of your electrical needs. Give them a call, 320-979-1383.
If you're looking for a DJ, music, and lighting for your next big event, go with the pros at Midwest Mobile Entertainment. Since 2012, they've worked to establish themselves as one of the premier DJ companies in the tri-state area. They provide DJs, music, and lighting for weddings, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers, and so much more. So if you're looking to add something special to your next big event, call Midwest Mobile Entertainment at 320-298-6258 or contact them on the web at MidwestMobileDJs.com. That's MidwestMobileDJS.com.
Are you ready for a war?
We're back here at the Jaguar Junction, and it's time for the first Coach's Challenge of the season. I got my paper out here. I already know how Coach Huhnerkoch did, but, of course, I can't let you know that. Got to keep the pressure on you, Coach Johnson. Again, we're here live at the Renville Cenex C-Store till 1 o'clock. Stop on by and pick up a free car wash certificate from me while you're here. Here we go, Coach. Question number 1. We've got the Math Masters after this. A whole bunch of kids, so we'll try and get through this here quickly. And number 1, who was the football team's lone victory this season?
For RCW?
For RCW.
McCray?
You got it. All right. What did Coach Huhnerkoch say?
It was against McCray.
Yes. All right. You got it. So both at 1 here to start out. Question number 2. What 2 volleyball players received all conference honors this year?
Let's see. Avery. We'll go Wolf.
You got it. 2 more for you. All right. Let's see what Coach Huhnerkoch did on that one.
I'm going to guess Avery Elfring.
Yes.
And I would not be able to name the second one.
You're up 1. You had no idea. All right, here we go. Number 3. Who were this year's prince and princess for homecoming? Not king and queen, prince and princess.
Oh, boy.
Ha-ha.
Let's go with, darn it.
Wait, hang on.
Dang it.
There it is. Oh, yeah, I saved that one for this year.
Of course. I don't know.
I don't know on either one of them?
I don't know.
So you get this. All right, here's Matt.
I'm going to guess Jamie Castile,
Yes.
and I do not know the female.
Darn it.
This is nice, though. We're all tied up at 3 at this
I know.
point. All right, here we go. Now we get into the basketball stuff. That's it for the RCW. Who did the Timberwolves get in the Jimmy Butler trade? Not talking draft pick. The 3 players. Who did they get?
Yeah, Covington.
Yes.
Sarek.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
pronounce his name.
I don't-
Sarek. Do you know how to say his name?
Matt got it in his. We'll let him say it. I can't remember.
Of course, Matt knows that. One more. He doesn't play that much. I don't know.
So you got 2 for sure.
I don't know.
You missed the last one. All right, here we go. This is what Coach Huhnerkoch had.
Sure Matt knows.
Covington.
Yes.
I believe it's pronounced Zarek.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
And I don't think I'm going to get the third one.
Here, I figured you'd get all 3 of these.
I figured he would.
I'm not as up to date on current T-Wolves as I am on T-Wolves history.
The last one was Jared Bayless.
Bayless.
All right, so we're still tied at 5. It's tight going here. All right, this is kind of Thanksgiving basketball related. This former Philadelphia Warrior, San Francisco Warrior, Philadelphia 76er, and LA Laker is still to this date the highest scoring player on Thanksgiving Day with 63 points back in 1964 on Turkey Day.
1964. He's a Laker.
He was a Philadelphia Warrior, a San Francisco Warrior, a Philadelphia 76er, and an LA Laker.
This was 64.
1964 on Turkey Day.
Chamberlain.
You got it. Yes. All right, this is what Coach Huhnerkoch had to say.
Is it Elgin Baylor?
Oh, yes.
Wait, hang on.
Good guess, but no.
No, not Elgin Baylor.
I'll give you one more guess for a half point.
Yeah, wow.
There it is.
Point.
There it is.
Yeah, he got it. He got it
Down
for a
half
half. He got it for a half. I would have done the same for you.
Okay.
All right, you're up by a half point. All right, on to the turkey questions now. All right. What is a snood? All right, what is a snood? Is it A, the loose skin under a male turkey's neck, B, a hat worn by a pilgrim, or C, a hot cider drink served at Thanksgiving?
Well, it's not the thing that's underneath the turkey's neck, I don't think. So I'm going to go hat. Darn it.
No, see what Matt guessed.
I'm pretty sure it's a hat worn by a pilgrim.
You guys are a lot
No.
alike.
It's the loose skin
It is
under
loose
a male
skin?
turkey's neck.
I did not know that.
I thought it was called something else.
Both of you guys thought it was a hat. Oddly enough. All right, are you still only up by a half point? 2 questions left. What is a baby turkey called? A chick, a nestling, or a poult? P-O-U-L-T.
Nestling. Darn. I have no idea what a turkey is. You know what they're called, Toms?
All right, let's see if Matt did any better.
I'm going to say a nestling.
No, it's a poult.
Poult?
It's a poult. Both of you guys have had the same guesses.
I know.
All right, this is it. You're only up by a half point.
All right, I got to get
Last
this one
question
to win.
right here.
Get this one to win.
The best place to put the meat thermometer in the turkey is the breast, the middle of the back, or the thigh?
I'm going to say thigh.
Yes, you got it.
That's right, Hunter.
So no matter what you won, his guess
I
was.
guess the breast.
No.
Yes.
Shut out on Thanksgiving.
So you won week 1. You got 7. He got 5.5. Not bad, Coach. Congratulations,
Yes.
I guess. And I still got to get you your
I know. I still won last
card
year.
from last year. Maybe I'll just let you pick a different one.
All right. Perfect.
We'll get that to you. All right. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. We're
Thank
going to
you.
take another break. When we come back here on the back end of the hour, we've got a whole bunch of 5th and 6th grade Math Masters kids and their families here as well to talk a little Math Masters, talk a little bit about math, maybe show me some things, teach me some stuff here on the back end of the hour. Again, we're live here at the Renville Cenex C-Store for the Jaguar Junction. Stop on by and pick up a free car wash certificate while you're here.
Hendrickson Chiropractic in Renville, with clinics in Wilmer and Granite Falls, are here to help with their specialized team offering quality and affordable care. Chiropractic care to acupuncture, massage therapy. Hendrickson Chiropractic can help the entire family. Offices again in Renville, Granite Falls, and Wilmer. Call 320-329-8185 for your appointment. Hendrickson Chiropractic, 320-329-8185. Happy to support RCW Jaguar Athletics. Restore your best self naturally. Hendrickson Chiropractic.
If you're looking for a DJ, music, and lighting for your next big event, go with the pros at Midwest Mobile Entertainment. Since 2012, they've worked to establish themselves as one of the premier DJ companies in the tri-state area. They provide DJs, music, and lighting for weddings, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers, and so much more. So if you're looking to add something special to your next big event, call Midwest Mobile Entertainment at 320-298-6258 or contact them on the web at MidwestMobileDJs.com. That's MidwestMobileDJS.com.
You can't help what's inside you. That inner Jaguar. Just let it out already. You're full of Jaguar pride, and the Cenex C-Store in Renville has exactly what you're craving. The Feed Your Pride Meal Deal. For only $24.99, you get a large 14-inch one-topping pizza, 8-piece chicken, and 2-liter of Coke. What are you waiting for? Pick up the Feed Your Pride Meal Deal today at the C-Store in Renville. Also makes a great choice for tailgating on a Friday night.
All right, now we're back here at the Renville Cenex C-Store for the Jaguar Junction. Now we got the real stars of the show on, and that would be the 5th and 6th grade math. Oh, he's still here. Oh, no.
Hello.
Coach Johnson, you're okay. You're okay. No, they gave him a nice round of applause when he was done, for those of you listening at home. And again, 5th and 6th grade Math Masters group at RCW. Now, I apologize. I don't know all your names, so we're just going to start left to right here. And I know you're the Hendrickson kids, but go ahead, first and last name, and please say mom and dad's name as well.
I'm Braylon Hendricks.
Okay.
My father, Jeremy Hendricks, is here.
Okay.
He owns the chiropractic company.
Oh, there's a nice plug. Dad's got you trained well. And
I'm Kay Laguerre. She's my mom,
Okay.
Pamela Laguerre, and
Got
Troy
it.
Laguerre is my
got it. Okay.
brother.
All right. Thanks, guys. And we'll start with you. When it comes to math, what made you want to get into this?
I just like math.
You enjoy math. Well, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I have no idea yet.
Well, just about anything you decide to do is going to include math in it. I can guarantee you that. What is it that you enjoy most about math?
Division usually, and multiplication.
Division and multiplication. Okay. And is there what's one thing that you've learned so far that you feel has made life easier for you, like some sort of trick when it comes to math on doing things?
I haven't found anything out. I just using my brain.
Just using your brain. Well, that's the best thing you can use. Now, when it comes to how often do you guys get together for practice?
Usually once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week. And this is something outside of school, correct? That you do? It's like an
after school.
extracurricular activity. Very cool. Very cool. And I guess maybe one more thing to ask would be, we got to cap it off with this. What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
Food.
The food. Well, what's your favorite food on Thanksgiving?
Stuffing.
The stuffing? It's got to be. That's probably one of the most number one answers. Thank you. If you could pass the headset off to someone else. Now we'll get over here to the young Hendricks. And what is it about math that you enjoy?
Well, I like all the stuff that you do.
Okay.
I mostly enjoy multiplication because it's probably the easiest.
Multiplication's the easiest. What do you find being the hardest when it comes to math?
Division.
Division? Not a fan of the division thing.
No.
I'm not a fan of just about anything when it comes to math. I was good at factoring. You probably don't get into that yet. A little bit, not so much. A little bit. That was probably the only thing I was good at in math, that's for sure. So you enjoy multiplication. Now, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Anything that makes big bucks.
Anything that makes big bucks. Well, I tell you what, if you get really good at math and you can do people's taxes, you'll be in good shape.
What are taxes?
You don't want to know yet. In the meantime, you just stay young and be a kid.
I'm going to be a kid.
and enjoy that. Anything that makes the big bucks. Good answer. Good answer. All right. So what was your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
Basically all the food and me robbing the pantry.
You robbing the pantry. Now, is this kind of like a sneak attack into the pantry this year? Mom and Dad weren't aware, or what happened?
The pantry is the most magical place on earth.
And what would we find in the pantry that makes it so magical?
Dessert.
Dessert. Oh, okay. Good call. Good call. All right, thank you. You and Dad get on out of here. All right. We got plenty more to get to here. Again, we're live here at the Renville Cenex C-Store for the Jaguar Junction, talking with the Math Masters group. And then I lost that on the phone there. We'll get that back up here and talk a little bit about what Math Masters is all about before we get into our next two. And Math Masters, it challenges students to use critical thinking skills, problem-solving abilities in mathematics while recognizing academic effort and achievement. Teams practice on a regular schedule, and we'll probably get with their coach, Danette Hendrickson, here before we close things out today, and she can talk a little bit more about what they're teaching the kids and what they do. They'll be competing in a tournament down at SMSU in Marshall. You guys are going to love it down there if you haven't been down there yet. Fantastic place. Just all the facilities are good. That's going to be next year, Thursday, April 25th. Again, 2019 of next year, RCW teams will be competing against other school districts from all around the state. They're also looking for help. Transportation's provided. They need 3 to 5 chaperones for this. And Danette, is that still something that you're in need of? Asking the parents to chaperone. Fair enough. And let's see. You're good. We'll get it. All right. Who's the next two we got here? Please introduce yourselves, and please tell us who Mom and Dad is as well.
Holly Hendricks, and my mom right there, she's recording me. Tara Hendricks, and my dad's over there. His name's John Hendricks, and my brother's also here, Kay Hendricks.
Very cool.
My name is Audrey Johnson, and my parents are Barb Johnson and Mike Johnson.
Okay. Oh, okay, yes. And that would be Coach Johnson, right? That'd be head coach Mike Johnson? No, it's not. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. And we'll start with you then. What is it about math that you enjoy?
I like multiplication and division.
You like both multiplication and division? What do you find to be the hardest part of math?
When you're dividing big numbers. The
big numbers? What is there any tricks that you've learned or been taught that you can think of that help make life easier?
No.
No, none. Oh. You're just naturally good at it, right? Yeah. You enjoy the competition part of math?
Yes.
Okay. And what would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Or just worried about being a kid right now? Robbing the pantry? No. And, well, let me just ask you this then. Let's get into some Thanksgiving fun. What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving, or maybe just this past one? What did you enjoy?
Mashed potatoes.
You like mashed potatoes? Now, are you like a garlic mashed potatoes or just regular mashed potatoes?
Regular
just
mashed
regular
potatoes.
Gravy, butter, just
a little bit of gravy.
Just a little bit of gravy?
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Gotta like it. All right, if you want to hand off the headset to somebody else here, and we'll move on now to Miss Hendricks here. And let's start with this with you again, like the other ones. You're in Math Masters. You obviously like math in some sort of way. What do you enjoy the most about it?
I enjoy the multiplication and division.
Multiplication and division part. Now, when it comes to the big numbers, you got those down or not quite yet?
I think I do.
You think you do? Now, what's the trick then to the big numbers?
You just memorize all the steps that you're supposed to do.
Memorize the steps ahead of time, and then can you do it in your head then when you've got the steps memorized?
That's what I need to work on, mental math.
Work on the mental math. There you go. And now, what is it that you would like to be when you grow up?
I have no clue.
No clue. Just worry about being a kid, right? You know what? These are good answers. It's okay not to have a clue yet. Believe me. Well, what else are you involved in besides Math Masters?
Basketball's going on right now.
Basketball? And who's your coach?
Gene Alex.
Now, is it the older, smarter Gene Alex or the younger Gene Alex?
Both.
Just so you know, I've been told to say that every time. So thank you for giving me that opportunity. So make sure you give them a hard time for me. You can tell them that Dean, the radio guy, said it was okay.
Okay.
All right. Last question. Thanksgiving. What do you enjoy the most about Thanksgiving?
I knew it was my friend's birthday on Thanksgiving.
Oh, very cool.
And
Happy late birthday, by the way.
yeah, the food was good. We went to my grandma's house for Thanksgiving.
Grandma's house for Thanksgiving, and where is that at?
Iowa.
So you had a long drive.
2 hours.
Nothing. 2 hours, man. We got this. There's got to be something keeping you entertained in the car, right?
Reading, doing my iPad, doing work on my iPad.
Wow.
Or watching a movie in the car.
Reading and doing work on the iPad. That's good for you. You're going to go a long way. Thank you very much. You're free to go. How many do we got left to get headsets on here? Just a couple more. Perfect. And then this should work out pretty well. And we'll finish off with your coach at the end. All right. Now, we'll move on here. And who is this to my right?
My name is Noah Park, and my mother is Stacy Knight, and my
She's got the camera pointed right at your face right now. Yep.
My father is Noah Park, that's my name.
Right. That's okay. It happens.
Richard Park is my father.
Very cool. And Noah, what do you like most about math?
Usually multiplication and division.
Just multiplication and division. And for you, what do you like most about being in this group, Math Masters?
I like that I get to see my friends and help them with math problems.
So you like to help. So you're kind of a bit of a teacher yourself to a certain degree.
Yes.
You say you enjoy teaching other people when you know you've got something, you like helping others?
Yes.
That's a very excellent skill, life skill to have. No, I'll tell you that right now. What would you like to be when you grow up?
Probably a farmer or a football player.
Farmer or football player. You can't go wrong with either one of those. What's your position in football?
Well, I was last year tight end, and this year I was a guard.
A guard? And what do you enjoy? I'm assuming you obviously come from a farming family then? Yes, okay. And what do you do to help out on the farm?
Usually I take the garbage out. I
help out Dad wherever you can, right?
Pick rock and...
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. To me, it's
well,
really fun.
You get to ride around, and I'm assuming you probably got some sort of six-wheeler or something like that. You get to ride around and out in the field, right? That's got to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do they let you drive it? Well,
yeah.
No? All right. Got to have fun with that, right?
Yeah.
All right, Noah, what is your favorite part about Thanksgiving, or maybe there was just something that special happened this past Thursday?
One of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving is getting to have apple pie, apple crisp, apple juice, and ice cream.
You love apples.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with apple pie, apple juice, all that stuff. Outstanding. So that's definitely your favorite part of the meal.
Yes.
Everything else could go so long as you had the apple pie.
Yes.
See, I'm a pumpkin pie guy. You like the whipped cream on the pie too?
Yeah.
Yes. Ice cream with it too?
Yes.
Noah, you and I would get along just fine. Let me ask you this. Since you're a football guy and we got a little time here, what's your prediction on the football game tonight?
Cousins and Dixon.
Cousins and Diggs are going to connect tonight?
Yeah.
No Thielen? Not the Minnesota boy?
Thielen.
He can do okay, right?
Thielen, he's all right.
All right, what's going to be the score?
I'm going to guess.
Math related.
I'm gonna guess 16-25.
25-16 Vikings over the Pack tonight at home on Sunday Night Football. You heard it from Noah. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on, bud. All right, Danette, you could probably take over the headset then, and we've got one more to get to. And please tell me your name, please.
My name is Caitlin Park.
Caitlin Park. And Caitlin, who's mom and dad?
Stacy Knott and Richard Park.
I'm sorry, I missed that. So one more time, please.
Stacy Knott and Richard Park.
Okay. And what is your favorite part about math?
Probably multiplication, and I like to help.
She could chime in. That's okay.
I like to divide. It's once you get the hang of it, it's really easy.
It's kind of like what the other young girl was talking about. Once you get that the steps down in your head and you've got that memorized, that makes life easier. It's just memorizing those steps that's the hardest part. What's one thing you've learned so far in being a part of Math Masters? Putting you on the spot. I know it's tough.
I don't know.
Yep, the fifth grade are just starting. They haven't been involved yet, so they're being recruited.
You're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting there.
Yep.
That's okay. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a nurse.
She knows. She's been prepping this answer.
Just like mom.
Okay, nurse.
Or I think I might want to be a doctor. I might want to be a doctor or a nurse. I don't know.
What when it comes to being a doctor, any particular field? Good question. I know I'm putting you on the spot. You're a bright girl though. Yes.
Yeah. I want to work with kids and adults.
So pediatrics doctor, working with kids. Good for you.
Family practice.
Exactly. Family practice. I like that. Small town?
Yep.
Yeah, good for you. Those small towns need good doctors, and I can tell you're going to be a bright kid when you grow up. We're going to need you. So now, let me ask you this then. When it comes to Thanksgiving for you,
Yes.
what's your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
Probably getting together at my grandma's house and having a big meal and talking afterwards, and sometimes watching a football game.
Sometimes watching a football game. Not sometimes for you. I suppose the old guys, they're kind of taking their naps in the lazy boy. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think that's the picture at just about everybody's house. But you like getting together with family. How many people were at your family Thanksgiving?
Well, this year I was out at my dad's in Sioux Falls.
Okay.
But there were, I think, like 10 or 11. I don't know.
That's a good size. That's a good meal. Very cool. And since we'll end this with you, since Christmas is on the way.
Yeah.
If you could have one present this year for Christmas, what would it be?
A phone.
You want a phone? Again, no hesitation. She knows what she wants. Well, what type of phone?
Probably an iPhone.
You want an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you use the phone for the most?
Playing games.
You want to just play games on the
Yeah,
phones?
and like, yeah.
What game in particular?
I have a lot of games I like. I don't remember most of them, but one of them is like Helix Jump and stuff. I just really like to play on my phone and stuff.
You like the visual games going at it. Very cool.
And also because me and my brother have a phone, but we have to share it, and he never gets off of it. He never lets me play on it. It goes, whenever I ask for the phone, it's dead by the time.
Uh-oh. Well, you gotta remind him to plug that thing. Noah, that's you. Plug that phone in when you're using it so your sister's got more time. See smiles in the background. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And again, we'll take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll finish off with the Math Masters. Say that 5 times fast. Coach Danette Hendrickson. And again, it's hope you've enjoyed that. This is recording back at the studio. We'll be posting this online, but hope you enjoyed listening to the Math Masters kids here on the Jaguar Junction. And again, when we come back, we'll talk with their coach, Danette Hendrickson. She'll tell us kind of about what they're teaching the kids and a little bit about the competition that they've got coming up as well. And there is a way that you can help the team out, and it doesn't necessarily mean monetary when it comes to money donations. They need help in other areas as well that I think just about any of us would be able to help them out with. Again, we're at the Cenex C-Store here for the Jaguar Junction, and you can stop on in and pick up a free car wash certificate. Be here till 1 o'clock at the C-Store. Back with more about the Math Masters when we come back at the C-Store in Renville for the Jaguar Junction.
Are you looking for a job? Or better yet, stay close to home and start a new career in the Renville area? The Cenex C-Store in Renville is seeking motivated candidates to fill full-time positions in their kitchen area for both day and night shifts. These full-time positions also include a competitive benefits package. Apply within today for this career opportunity at the Cenex C-Store in Renville. For more information, contact Jody at 320-329-3411.
You may think you're a good do-it-yourselfer, but when it comes to electrical work, turn to the experts at J&R Electric of Renville and Olivia. J&R guarantees their performance and your satisfaction. They provide all types of electrical services at an affordable price. For more information, check out jnrelectricinc.com. With over 20 years of experience, let the experts at J&R Electric of Renville and Olivia tackle all of your electrical needs. Give them a call, 320-979-1383.
Hi, Craig Winsenberg, the Renville County Music Guy here. Go check out my website, RenvilleCountyMusicGuy.com. Check out what dates I have left for 2018, or even look into 2019 for your event. That's RenvilleCountyMusicGuy.com. I've done too many weddings to even count, and I also offer equipment for your ceremony if needed. I'll give you $100 off a wedding dance package if you book it through my website. That's RenvilleCountyMusicGuy.com. Yes, a free $100 off. Just book me through that website, RenvilleCountyMusicGuy.com. Not on the web? Call me at 320-522-0091. Go Jaguars!
Hendrickson Chiropractic in Renville with clinics in Wilmer and Granite Falls are here to help with their specialized team offering quality and affordable care. Chiropractic care to acupuncture, massage therapy. Hendrickson Chiropractic can help the entire family. Offices again in Renville, Granite Falls, and Wilmer. Call 320-329-8185 for your appointment. Hendrickson Chiropractic, 320-329-8185. Happy to support RCW Jaguar Athletics. Restore your best self naturally. Hendrickson Chiropractic.
If you're looking for a DJ, music, and lighting for your next big event, go with the pros at Midwest Mobile Entertainment. Since 2012, they've worked to establish themselves as one of the premier DJ companies in the tri-state area. They provide DJs, music, and lighting for weddings, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers, and so much more. So if you're looking to add something special to your next big event, call Midwest Mobile Entertainment at 320-298-6258 or contact them on the web at MidwestMobileDJs.com. That's MidwestMobileDJS.com.
And we're back here at the Renville Cenex C-Store, the kind of the back end segment here for the Jaguar Junction. And still time to stop by. I'll be here till just after 1. I've got I got 5 free car wash certificates left here at the C-Store. And now we are with the coach for the Math Masters group that we just had on, Danette Hendrickson. And Danette, I apologize here. I was asking the kids, putting them on the spot, what they've learned so far. Little did I know that they technically haven't started. They're going to be starting up with the classes soon. What are you going to be teaching the kids?
Okay, so it was a really good question for the 6th grade because
they
participated in 5th grade,
right.
So it's their 2nd year in Math Masters, and so it was a great question for them. So Math Masters gives it's a statewide organization,
right.
And they hand out past tests that were given at competitions in the past, and so that's what we work on. We study those tests and we review those. And this year I'm starting something new where the 5th grade will practice on Tuesdays and 6th grade will practice on Thursdays, and then they'll compete against each other on Fridays.
Oh,
and
excellent.
So I'm excited about that. That's something new that will be happening, and it'll give them the chance to compete. Math Masters practices from January, and then the competition is in April, but they only attend one competition.
Okay.
So it's building up until that one competition at SMSU, as you mentioned earlier.
Oh,
so,
that's going to be something that they'll remember as well, being down there for that. How many teams are typically there?
Over 25 teams are there, and they're from all around the state of Minnesota. And it's very interesting when you get there because their tables are set up, and kids from our for the initial individual competition, our kids won't be at the same table. They'll all be at a different table. And then for the end of the competition, it's called a team competition. So that starts out with individual competition, and they have the opportunity to flourish as an individual, and then it moves on to a team competition. And 5 people are typically on a team. It can be 4 or 5. And those 5 get together and compete or work together to solve the problems.
That's what I was going to ask you. When it comes to the team thing, they give each team one problem, and they can all I'm assuming I got some people here who are wanting some certificates. Sir, go ahead and grab one. No problem at all. And that's the idea. Stop in and grab one. So when it comes to the team, like, they just give them a question, and all the kids, 5, just can collectively talk about and work on the problem all together, essentially.
That's
5 brains are better than one.
Exactly right. And then they're trying to be quiet because the tables are close enough that if they talk too loud, the opposing teams could hear their answer. And, they try to recommend that you don't listen in, but the possibility is there. So they're kind of whispering and solving the problem together and making.
So you almost got to teach them how to communicate without talking as well as the math.
Right.
So now, when it comes to the 5th and 6th grade math, what are some of the things that they'll be learning?
So we work with number facts. We talk about order of operations.
Yes.
We also talk about
that comes into
time, money,
the order of operations. That's kind of I'm far removed from my math education, but when it came to the factoring, there's definitely an order of operations when it comes to factoring numbers. I can remember something called FOIL. Does that sound familiar? And then forward, I can't remember exactly what it was, but again, order of operations and what else again?
Yes, and so the kids get together and we practice this ahead of time so they're aware of what's expected and what they'll be working with.
Right.
We also just talk about charts and graphs and decimals, fractions, percents. It's a higher level of math, so they are challenged.
Which is a good thing.
But it's a lot of fun. We try to make it as fun as possible so they enjoy it.
Well, you can make it a game.
So they're learning and processing at the same time.
Exactly. And now how many roughly numbers do you have for this?
Last year we had 8 on the 5th grade team and 10 on the 6th grade team.
Outstanding. And for a small school, that's pretty good.
We actually brought 3 teams in 5th grade and 2 teams in 6th grade.
Excellent.
And so it was a very positive experience and had a good turnout. So I'm hoping for that as well this year.
Now, I would imagine, in case there might be somebody who might be listening who has maybe a 3rd or 4th grader, this way to encourage them, I would imagine that being a part of this Math Masters probably helps set kids up. I would imagine you probably don't have the numbers, let's say, but when it comes to when they become seniors and juniors and they take, the ACT test and things like that, I would imagine being involved with something like this can only benefit them when it comes to taking those college prep classes.
Of course, right.
Yeah,
it's a benefit. It's usually kids who like math and are doing well in math that have an interest in being a part of Math Masters. But this helps to encourage their thought process and gives them one more opportunity to practice math.
Just one more way to shine, right?
Right.
In a different way.
Right.
What better way than learning? And now
we've had a lot of athletes on the team, which is good.
Exactly.
You see that, so they flourish academically as well as athletically.
Yeah, that was something that I like to see as well, and it's, I don't want to say there's that stigma of nerd. I'd like to hope that that's gone now. Because I honestly, I wish I would have done more things like this than just the standard football, either, wrestling or basketball and, baseball or track in the spring. It was just all sports all the time. And if you did anything else, that was meant for band and choir kids and things like that. But, I wish I would have got more involved in things like this because, I'll be honest, the reason why I brought up, that post-second, the college testing, I struggled in a lot of areas, especially when it came to math, and I didn't do anything extra like that, and I kind of wish I would have. That's why I look at something like this. If I would have had something like this, back when I was in 5th and 6th grade, to my knowledge, we didn't even have anything like this. I know this would have probably paid huge dividends for me to get involved. So that's why I guess what I'm saying, I would encourage anybody who's got a 3rd or 4th grader who's be coming up next year to get involved with this, even if they're maybe struggling in math, because like you say, you guys make it fun, but yet challenging at the same time, and it can only benefit them in the long run.
Right, and it is open to all students to participate. So if kids, for whatever reason, don't feel like they know about it, we do encourage students to participate.
And is there a cost associated with this?
No, it's free. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
that should almost be
the school
a no-brainer.
Sponsors it. Yep, the school sponsors it, and everything is free for them except the meal after the competition. We do stop. We'll be stopping in Marshall and eating, and so that's the only time where they would have to pay something to cover their own meal.
And that kind of goes back, we were just talking a little bit about earlier in the show when we were in a break. You had mentioned that there is one way that people can help out,
Right.
and it isn't necessarily monetary. What do you guys need for help?
So earlier in the show, Dean had been talking about donations, and the Math Masters of Minnesota organization does take donations. We're not taking donations for the RCW team, but they do take donations, and it's Math Masters MN as in Minnesota.org, and they would love any contribution you'd like to make. And so then I said to Dean,
just trying to help out the,
joking, but we certainly would take it, and that would be donation of snacks, because
Yes.
after school the kids are hungry and they're ready for a snack, and so typically I do bring snacks for the team to have something to snack on while we're practicing. But I think parents will be donating some too as well. So.
Well, and I know this is an important question, especially for me being a softball coach. You're talking about meals and things like that people pack. What type of snacks are we talking about here? Is there things you'd like to stay away from? Is there anything in particular that you guys would prefer for snacks? Chocolate chip cookies?
Exactly. What I've brought in the past are chips, licorice, juice boxes, things like that are
Excellent.
simple and easy, and the kids seem to enjoy. So.
Excellent, outstanding. Thank you, Danette. I appreciate you having
Thank you, Dee.
coming on.
This was fun. This was a really positive experience for all the young students.
It was, and what a great turnout we had too. I think there was probably, in my head, my math is horrible, I want to say there was about 8 that we went through here today. That was great. And again, just a reminder, we're going to be doing this Jaguar Junction 3 more times throughout the winter. Thank you to the Cenex C-Store for having us. And again, make sure you tell the parents and kids to thank them as well. We're going to be doing it 3 more times throughout the winter. And if your group is anything RCW related, any age group, if you've got a group or an organization or team with the kids, whatever it may be, and you'd like to be on, you can email me, drivers, drivers, drivers at k-musicradio.com, and let me know if your group would like to come on. Hopefully, if you've been hearing this, you realize how much fun these Math Masters 5th and 6th graders had, and if you want to talk about your group, I'd love to promote you, just like we did with Math Masters here today. Danette, good luck to the group, and it sounds like a lot of fun.
Right.
And a great experience for the kids. Well, that's going to wrap things up here for this installment of the Jaguar Junction. I hope you enjoyed it. So run through here, just some activities coming up at the school for this upcoming week. Of course, Tuesday night, we open up the winter season basketball. Boys, 7th and 8th grade, they are in Murdoch taking on KMS. And then on Tuesday night, the girls, JV varsity, at New Ulm Cathedral. Where's the team? That's where they went to for the playoff game that they lost last year. Season opener on Tuesday night at New Ulm Cathedral. Craig Winsenberg and I will be live with the varsity game as well as with the video feed streaming through k-musicradio.com as well. Coming up this Thursday, basketball girls as well. Jazzy Dance performing as well at halftime for that one. That one's in Renville. They're taking on La Caparo Valley on Thursday. Then this Friday, it's the Youth Frontiers Retreat and YME. It's a collaborative thing with YME. And then on Friday as well at 2:30, wrestling. Get things going. They are at BBE this Friday. Once again, thank you for listening to the Jaguar Junction here on AM 1590, 105.7 FM, KDJS. I'm Dean Rivers. Once again, thank you to Coach Huhnerkoch and Coach Johnson, Danette Hendrickson, and the Math Masters for being our guests today, as well as the Cenex C-Store for putting us on live. We'll be on again. We'll have to let you know. We might be changing up the day for these next 3 remotes once a month in December, January, and February. I'm Dean Rivers signing off. Back to Christmas music magic.